Imagine this. At this very moment, within your hands rests the power to transform the greatest challenges of your life into your most profound victories. But how, you might ask? Today, we will dive deep into the heart of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has empowered individuals across centuries to thrive in the face of adversity and discover serenity amidst chaos. Think back to the last time you encountered a situation that tested your patience or shook your confidence. How did you respond? Were you held prisoner by your immediate reactions, or did you consciously choose a response that reflected your deeper values and convictions? This is where Stoicism offers its brilliance, guiding us to meet life's challenges not with impulsive emotion, but with courage, wisdom, and unshakable equanimity. Today, we are exploring a profound concept with roots in ancient wisdom, yet undeniable relevance in our modern world: the art of training your mind to respond rather than react. This concept extends far beyond merely controlling your temper or maintaining composure in difficult moments. It is about cultivating a deeply rooted sense of awareness, a grounding in the present that allows you to navigate life's highs and lows with grace and deliberate intention. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers celebrated for their practical approach to living, had profound insights on this matter. They taught that while we may not control the events that unfold around us, we always retain authority over how we interpret and respond to them. Stoicism directs our focus toward what lies within our control, encouraging detachment from external circumstances while anchoring us firmly in our own reason and choices. It is this Stoic perspective that inspires us to pause, reflect, and select a course of action that is measured and purposeful, not rash and reactive. But why is this distinction so vital? Consider how much of our stress, regret, and frustration arises from those instinctive knee-jerk reactions to the words and actions of others. Now, envision a different path, one where you remain centered, calm, and thoughtful, even when the world around you descends into turmoil. This practice is not solely about personal tranquility. It is about evolving into a more effective, compassionate, and resilient individual. These are the qualities that hold the power to transform not just your own life, but the lives of those around you. In our discussion today, we will examine strategies drawn from both modern psychology and Stoic philosophy to help you develop this responsive mindset. We will explore the cultivation of mindfulness, the importance of identifying and expressing emotions constructively, and the practice of maintaining a broader perspective, an area where the Stoics excelled. By the end, you will possess a toolkit of techniques to help you pause, assess, and respond with clarity and intention to whatever circumstances arise. So let us embark on this journey together, learning to anchor ourselves in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and the immense power of our own minds to consciously choose our responses. In doing so, we can reshape our experiences and interactions for the better. As we continue our exploration into the essence of responding versus reacting, we enter a space where every thought and action is intentional, a reflection of the profound teachings of Stoicism. The Stoics, those revered sages of ancient Greece and Rome, embraced a philosophy of life that remains remarkably applicable to our fast-paced modern existence. They taught the value of mastering one's emotions and reactions, emphasizing that true strength lies not in suppressing feeling, but in our ability to consciously select our response to any situation. Why is it so crucial to cultivate this ability to respond rather than react? Picture yourself in a tense meeting or confronting a personal challenge. Our instinctive human tendency is often to react immediately, driven by the surge of emotions in the moment. While this reaction is natural, it rarely serves our long-term interests. Such impulses can escalate conflicts, damage relationships, and lead to decisions we later regret. Here, the wisdom of the Stoics illuminates a better path. They advocated living in harmony with nature and reason, pursuing a life where every action is guided by virtue and rational thought. By adopting this philosophy, we learn to observe our initial impulses, examine them with a logical mind, and choose actions aligned with our core principles and long-term objectives. To respond rather than react means inserting a pause when faced with a triggering event. It involves stepping back to observe not just the external circumstance, but also your internal emotional landscape. This momentary pause creates space to consider potential outcomes and select a response that is balanced, reasoned, and, most importantly, within your control. Practicing this Stoic approach does not mean denying or suppressing emotions. Instead, it means acknowledging them, understanding their origins, and then consciously deciding whether and how they should influence your behavior. This method empowers you to engage with the world in a way that preserves your inner peace and integrity, regardless of external turbulence. The significance of responding overreacting extends beyond personal equilibrium. It enhances the quality of your relationships, the effectiveness of your leadership, and your resilience in adversity. When you respond thoughtfully, you demonstrate respect, empathy, and understanding toward others' perspectives, fostering more meaningful and productive interactions. Embarking on the transformative journey to train the mind demands more than good intentions. It requires sustained, deliberate effort, much like the practices championed by the Stoics. These ancient thinkers provide timeless insights that can ground our contemporary approach to developing a responsive rather than reactive mind. First, we must recognize the power of self-awareness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics placed great emphasis on introspection and understanding one's own thoughts and motivations. For us, this means developing a keen awareness of our mental and emotional states. When you are attuned to your thoughts and feelings, you are better equipped to manage them effectively. This heightened self-awareness allows you to detect the rise of emotional reactions, providing the critical first step in choosing a more reasoned response. Next, we turn to the practice of pausing, a simple yet profound strategy. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, often spoke of the gap between stimulus and response, the space where we hold the power to choose our actions. By cultivating the habit of pausing, even for just a few seconds, we create an opportunity to disengage from immediate impulses. This pause might involve a deep breath, a moment of reflection, or a brief meditation. Within this space, we can consult our inner Stoic, asking what virtue demands in this moment and which response best aligns with our highest self. Another essential strategy is reframing our perspective, a technique the Stoics employed to maintain equanimity amid adversity. This entails consciously shifting how we view a situation to reduce its emotional intensity and uncover new ways to engage with it. For example, instead of perceiving a difficult work scenario as a threat, you might reframe it as an opportunity to grow and demonstrate resilience. By altering our narrative, we transform our emotional reactions and open doors to new possibilities. Moreover, the Stoics emphasized focusing on what we can control and releasing attachment to what we cannot. Applying this principle allows us to direct our energy wisely, responding proactively to our own thoughts and actions while accepting external events as they unfold. This is not passivity, but rather a recognition of where our true power lies and choosing to act from that place with purpose and integrity. Finally, consistent reflection and adjustment are vital to training the mind. The Stoics practice daily self-examination, assessing their actions and progress toward virtue. Similarly, we can end each day by reviewing our responses, celebrating successes in choosing thoughtful actions, and learning from moments when we reverted to reactivity. This ongoing process of self-assessment fosters a responsive mindset, cultivating the wisdom and balance that Stoicism so highly values. By weaving these strategies into daily life, we honor the Stoic legacy while empowering ourselves to live with greater intention, calm, and effectiveness. Through persistent practice, we reshape our minds, guiding them toward responses that mirror our deepest values and aspirations. Mindfulness, at its core, is about nurturing a profound awareness of the present moment. It involves observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment, gaining insight into their nature and influence. Through mindfulness, we align with the Stoic pursuit of living intentionally, anchoring ourselves in the now, the only time we truly possess the power to act. One practical method to cultivate mindfulness is through focused attention exercises, such as breath meditation. By simply observing each inhale and exhale, we train the mind to sustain focus and return to the present when distractions arise. This practice is not merely about relaxation, it is mental training to enhance concentration and presence amid life's challenges. Another key practice is mindful observation, applicable to any daily activity. Whether eating, walking, or performing routine tasks, we can engage fully, noticing every detail with curiosity. This enriches the experience while strengthening our ability to remain present and responsive in diverse situations. Body scan meditation is another powerful technique, fostering bodily awareness and presence. By attentively scanning each part of the body, we connect more deeply with our physical selves, recognizing and releasing stored tension. This echoes the Stoic reflection on bodily experiences and the importance of not letting them dominate rational thought. Bringing mindfulness into interactions transforms relationships and communication. By listening attentively and observing, without judgment, we foster deeper connections. This aligns with Stoic empathy, the recognition that others, too, navigate their own challenges with reason. By embracing these practices, we walk the Stoic path toward clarity, tranquility, and purposeful action. A mindful presence equips us to meet life's challenges with grace and composure, embodying the highest ideals of Stoic living. Now, let's shift our focus to practical application, how to integrate these mindfulness and Stoic insights into daily life, fostering a lifestyle where thoughtful response outweighs impulsive reaction. This journey is not about suppressing natural instincts, but enriching our engagement with existence, reflecting the Stoic virtue of intentional, rational living. To embody these principles, establish daily rituals that reinforce the art of responding. Imagine facing a conflict at work or an unexpected setback. The immediate urge might be frustration or anger. Yet this is the moment to invoke Stoic training, to pause and ask, what would a Stoic do? This question is not a call to dismiss emotions, but to engage reason, evaluating the situation calmly and identifying constructive responses. In practice, this might mean taking a walk before replying to a heated email or probing deeper into the root of a conflict, rather than reacting to surface tensions. Each time you choose response over reaction, you strengthen a pattern of mindful engagement, building resilience and inner peace. Incorporate this approach into routines. Begin each day with intention, journal to reflect on responses, and embrace continuous learning. This commitment transcends stress management. It is a way of life, a pursuit of virtue and wisdom. The journey from reaction to response is transformative, inviting deeper connection with ourselves and the world. The Stoics walked this path with unwavering dedication, and now their wisdom lights our way. Ultimately, this exploration is not just about managing reactions, but weaving responsiveness into life's fabric. By embracing Stoic principles, focusing on what we control, acting with reason, and striving for virtue, we navigate challenges with equanimity and purpose. Every moment becomes an opportunity to practice, whether confronting minor irritations or major trials. This Stoic-inspired path calls us to view each experience as a chance to embody wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By consistently choosing thoughtful responses, we enhance our well-being and positively impact those around us. Remember, mastering response over reaction is a lifelong journey of growth. Like the Stoics, we must practice self-reflection, regularly assessing progress. This dedication not only moves us closer to our ideals, but ripples outward, enriching relationships and communities. As we conclude, remember, every moment is a choice, an opportunity to embody Stoic calm, resilience, and wisdom. Your responses are threads of character, woven with intention. Continue your exploration. More insights await. Thank you for choosing the path of mindful response over impulsive reaction. May your path forward be guided by clarity, virtue, and peace. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.